Hey everyone, this is your Sozo Kidz introduction video. So these are some of the very basic things that you need to know stepping into Sozo Kidz Ministry. Just some basics, what age groups we serve, where those classrooms are at, little things like that. So we're gonna walk you through that process, starting with check-in. Okay, so right over here we've got our check-in station. Many of you might be parents and might be familiar with this, but all kiddos do need to sign in before they come. Okay, we'll usually have 2 check-in systems set up here, sometimes 1, depending on how tech issues want to work for the day, things like that. If this is closed, it will say check-in is closed, will reopen at such and such a time. If that comes up, there should also be a sign on the counter, but sometimes we forget that because we're human, we make mistakes. But should that be up, we cannot accept any more kiddos past that point. Okay, we do not have a check-in lead to assist them, so we do apologize for the inconvenience, but check-in, we can remind them that check-in does open 15 minutes prior to service and closes 15 minutes after service begins. So there's a good half an hour gap for kids to check in. So all kiddos want to check in. I've got a sample check-in here. This is important because each kiddo will get their tag with an identification code that matches their adult that's picking them up. Okay, so we do want to have these. We do request every single time at checkout that parents bring these, whether or not we know them, just to make sure that parents are still in the habit of picking these up. Okay, so all kiddos have to have one of those to be checked out, and parents do need to have that at pickup. As we walk down to our classes, I will say parents can take pictures of this so that they can have it available and on their person. That just makes it easy so that both parents can have a copy and one doesn't have to wait on the other, and all that good stuff. So at Sozo Kidz, we serve ages 1 year old up through 5th grade. The nursery covers ages 1 to just before 3. At 3, we move them up to the preschool class, so that's 3 to 5 plus kindergarten. And then in the multi-purpose room, we have 1st through 5th graders. Okay, we've got the multi-purpose room is right next to check-in, so that's where our elementary age kiddos go. Otherwise, we go down the hall, and right now we are utilizing classrooms. I'm going to call it the wrong one. I believe the nursery is room 9, and that is right here. We've got our nursery right next to the counter, and then classroom 6 for our preschoolers. Okay, those are some basics, just getting started information. Again, check-in. At checkout, we do request these tags every single time. Even if you know that you know the person, we always want to check, just because sometimes things go on with families that we might not know about, things like that. So tag is always required. I think that's everything here. Just a couple other basics for supplies. I'll go through this more in detail, whether you're nursery, elementary, or preschool. A nursery counter here, we keep all of our main supplies stored. So I'm going to walk through that with you too, just so you know where to find what you need and when. We do have a first aid kit here. We have a check-in close sign here. We've got our puppy dog. If you need to restock your class with prizes or some candy, we do keep some of that under here. Those are some bigger prizes, but we try to keep this stocked here. If you notice that something's getting low, let me know. So I'm just going to kind of walk down the lane here. But this is just good information for you guys to know. Up here we are storing our snack bags, or our lunch sacks for the preschool take-home stuff. Under both of these cabinets, we actually have snacks. So snack and snack supplies. I won't turn the camera because it might go crazy on you guys. But yes, so these items I'm restocking once a quarter. So just be mindful of what you're using. Try to change it up each week. Applesauce is our go-to for kiddos with allergies. Some kids do come with allergies, and parents will ask you what kind of snack we have. We do have a variety, but applesauce is always safe for our allergy kiddos. And then, yeah, just once the snack is gone, make sure you're getting rid of the packaging and stuff, things like that. But everything, for the most part, is individually packed. There's lots to choose from, so feel free to dig around. All of that. We do store basic office supplies up here. So if you're needing something real quick for your class, or just need to grab a quick pen or whatever, we are trying to keep that stuff stocked here. Okay. So So recap, prizes, snack supplies plus snacks, more snacks, and then the end over there is stuff that Heritage uses, so we don't really get in there. On the flip side, we have a garbage can with extra garbage bags, some cleaning supplies, and our lost and found. This is a question that I forget all the time, but we do keep extra stuff under here. If you take the bottles of spray for sanitizing, please make sure you put them back so that everyone can find them where they're at. But then lost and found we do keep under here, and I'll clean that out relatively regularly. So that's that. Moving back, we just have 2 more cupboards here. On this side, we have our nursery curriculum. And then on the opposite side, we have preschool curriculum and supplies. And again, I'll go through those in detail for your specific age groups. Also for the littles, if you guys do decide to go outside and play as the weather gets nicer, these are those cute little ropes that you make your kiddos hang on to. So there's like 2 or 3 of them in there, and you can utilize those to help kiddos walk, or at least a line and a semblance of a line. But that is everything here. That's kind of just some Sozo Kidz introduction. Be sure to check out your age-specific area for serving, and I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for serving.